What is up, everybody? We are back again with Factorio Space Age. I've just created a new Discord server to go with the Twitch channel, so this way I can keep my circles from getting too clogged. This was a good weekend. I played a lot of Silksong, 23 hours worth. I ended last stream in a pretty bad spot. I'm like basically one collectible and one final area away from finishing the game, I think. But I went and did some side quests and ended up tussling with one of the I guess I shouldn't spoil too much, but I'm in prison. That's the long and short of it. I'm naked and I'm in prison. So that's uh that's something I'm gonna have to deal with on Friday when I get back into it. But anyways, let's jump into the game. So, where we left off last, we just got advanced circuits. We got a good pile of efficiency modules put in all of the miners. So my pollution cloud is now it's not as bad. It's still like dissipating in all directions. So like there's some being absorbed here, and there's a bunch being absorbed by these two here. Now, take it and in prison, resisting urge to make jokes. Please make as many jokes as you would like to involving the prison getting puddled. Yeah, prisons are not known for their sanitary conditions. So I'll just say that much. I think these turrets are a little too close. The biters are meant to join an attack group um, before going to attack them. So I might have to like move those out a little bit further. But in any case, I'm going to leave that alone for a while. I can't destroy it because I'm working on this one achievement where I have to unlock artillery before killing a biter nest. So I'm having to like manage my pollution cloud, which is a tad annoying. But that's holding for, jeez, it's not going to hold forever. Maybe I will go ahead and take care of that. One thing I can also do. Do I have concrete yet? Let's go ahead and research concrete. So I would like to pave the base and make it a little bit more walkable. We love our 5-minute walkable cities, don't we, chat? Yeah, there's going to be a better way to do it. I can like put stone this way and then concrete, and then feed the limestone this way. So maybe I'll do that in a bit. Um, but I guess for now, um, we'll pave it with stone. So this will just make it a little bit easier to get around. That didn't do a whole lot. You really need a lot of material to get anything done. But anyways, I've got 100 ammo clips. Let's pick up some more before we go up there, actually. Right, so objectives, I'm working towards chemical science. I need to make sulfur. What's the recipe? Yeah, I need sulfur. I've got engineers and I've got advanced circuits, so I'm actually extremely close to getting chemical science up and running. And then we can unlock some nice toys. Alright, so these guys are way too close. Yeah. Yeah, where's my radar? There it is. Okay. Okay, now these are going up here. Need to move these guys up a little bit more. Let's just remove those. Okay, that's a little bit better. So they're not going to actively engage the turret until they're ready to um yeah. Okay, that's working. I can probably play with the ranges a little bit, um, but I'll worry about that after I unlock bots. But for now, we really need to get um, chemical science up and running so I can unlock furnaces, electric furnaces. So we've got our oil down here. Where's my chemical plants? Because I have to clear some more trees. Tree, tree, tree. One second, just gotta check something real quick. Okay. So in other news, yesterday Kaylee and I went out with a friend and we saw The Long Walk, which is it was a Stephen King novel. Um, the basic premise being that like America after the war is in um, such bad economic straits that like basically all of the businesses in Maine have shuttered and there's like no jobs, there's no work for anybody. So um, so essentially like most of America signs up for this annual lottery called the Long Walk, and one young man from every state is selected to participate in a death game where everyone has to walk continuously at least 3 miles per hour, and if they fall below a certain speed for too long, they get shot in the fucking head. It's a typical Stephen King. Uh, it starts off with a few of the guys becoming friends and keeping their morale up. There's of course some dickheads. They bust each other's balls. Lots of kids getting shot. You know how it is. Um, and I I haven't read the book, but the friend who invited us said that it was pretty faithful to the novel, and like they changed a few things. They combined some characters because they always do. But all in all, it was a pretty good adaptation, he said. And in my opinion, it was paced expertly. It was really, really good. And um, like I definitely don't think it overstayed its welcome or anything like that. It made its point. It's like an hour and 40 minutes. Um, and yeah, I guess I can just stick this up here and run the other belt down there. It just takes water and petroleum. How much am I going to need? Well, to saturate a belt, I just need 8. So we'll just kind of go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's almost certainly more than I'm actually going to need for this run, but whatever. I forgot because chemical plants are so close together, they really need to like they need a little bit of separation so you don't have the fluids like joining with each other. Oh, how nice. The biters came to pay me a visit. Which direction did they even come from? Did they like sneak in through like here? Must have. Playing a tower defense game called Tower Dominion. It's got somewhat random map growth. Seeing how far you can get doing it, so you don't connect any of the 4 entrances to your base. Hmm. Trying to obviously I've never played it, so I'm trying to understand um, what you mean by connecting the entrances. Is it just like you have to control all of the choke points so that they don't get too close? Um, yeah, I guess this is kind of unavoidable actually. This is gonna happen eventually. Oops. There we go. Maybe stream the game on Discord, show me sometime. Maybe. Sounds interesting. Right, so that's a plethora of sulfur. Um, I don't have sulfuric acid just yet, so just kind of go like this. And besides, it's used in sulfuric acid, it's made in explosives, which I'm not doing yet, coal synthesis, and chemical science. Right, so let's go drag our engines. I've got to refactor these at some point. Or maybe I can just do that now. Right, so we've got that. Or maybe I can like do something like this. Stone bricks are used for electric furnaces, which are used in purple science, which I'm not doing here. They're also used in oil refineries and concrete, so it doesn't need to go on the bus. It can be converted straight into concrete, which is then used for some stuff, but not a lot. Refined concrete is used for foundries, and not a whole lot. Okay, so none of this needs to go on the bus. All of this can just live in chests, I believe. But engine units are used in science. Electric engines are used for bots and rocket silo thrusters. I guess engine units don't need to go on the bus either, now that I'm thinking about it. Or if they are, they can just terminate. Alternatively, I can move them this way and have chemical science just as a vertical stack like this. That might be the play. I sort of feel like I'm going to need a lot more than this, but we'll deal with that later, I think. So we're going to do chemical science here. This will take 1 sulfur, 2 engine units, so we can have the 2 lines just like that. Now that I'm thinking about it, this was a terrible location for sulfur. Let's just tear all this up and redo it. The base is the base was pretty well ordered until just now, and now it's becoming spaghetti because I'm getting impatient. I think that's the moral of the story. That makes 0.06 per second. So we're gonna need a ton of these. Yeah, so we'll just do like something like this. Just 4, and that will make 2 per second, which is more than enough. Oh, Mario, it's a beautiful spaghetti. It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. Right. So that's the one belt, and then advanced circuits can go here. And engines. Spilling engine units everywhere. I could make that more compact, but I can't be bothered at this point. Um, what is consuming pollution right now? It's mostly the boilers and the stone furnaces. Okay. I think also I do want to like have this go down, then loop back around. just so that it gets picked up by this. There we go. That's some nice spaghetti, isn't it? We got stuff going upwards and downwards and frontways and backways. I prefer tagliatelle. Yeah. Tagliatelle's nice. I make it all the time. And do I want to do military science while I'm at it? Piercing rounds, grenades, and walls. I mean, a trickle can't hurt, right? We'll, so we've got the stone brick here. But now that we've got, um, well, we'll do lab research speed just to get that going. I want, what do I want first? Processing units? No, I want my furnaces. In fact, I might get furnaces before that. Well, it hardly matters. Mining prod, batteries. Batteries will let me do accumulators and lasers, which when I do military science, I can get laser turrets, and that will be nice. But well, I want accumulators so that I can get batteries, or you know what I mean. Substations are also nice. Uranium mining? We'll do uranium mining. And I can make sulfuric acid now. Sick. So we've got that, mining prod, batteries, accumulators. Okay, so how do we do military science? It is piercing round, magazine, grenade, and 2 walls. So that is so if I want this to be 1 per second, then I need like, well, actually, how many of these am I getting? 12? 12 times 0.06, that's about 0.8. Does that sound right? 0.9? Yeah, that's good enough. So yeah, I want I want like 6 of these. So 6 is going to require why am I like I'm like blanking on this so bad. Um, I need half a piercing round mag per second. So I need 2 of these. And to feed this, I'm going to need, yeah, that'll do. And then I need grenades. How many grenades am I going to need? I need half a grenade per second. So this will make 5. And lastly, walls. How fast can I make walls? 1.5 per second. That's so I just need 1. One, two, three, four, five, 6. So, military science. This is making walls. I have a feeling I'm going to need a fast inserter for this. I've built this way too close. So we can do. How do I want to do this? And this is why you should not deviate from your design principles, because I've already like painted myself into a corner here. Right, but in any case, this needs coal and iron. This needs copper, steel, and iron. How much iron exactly? Well, not that much steel, but I will need a healthy amount of iron anyways. So we'll drag that. We'll drag half of this. That's not going to reach. want this up there. I think I usually do something like that. And then the power pole in between. So we've got stone walls coming. Right, we only needed half a piercing round to service this, so we're going to take our steel and thread it through. Take our iron and thread it through. And don't we need copper for something? Yeah, we need copper for this as well. So how are we going to steal copper? We're going to do something like this. This is so jank. That's all right. We don't really care about this. We're not going to care about this for much longer. Right, so walls down there. Grenade and piercing round ammo. How do we do this? And these also take iron. So we could do something like, if this takes one grenade every 5 seconds, this produces a grenade every 8 seconds. I'm not going to overthink it. So yeah, I guess that's the easiest way. We'll just stick one there and one here. And then one firearm magazine feeding both of them. This still requires copper and iron, though. Or copper and steel. Yeah, okay. So that's good, that's producing. And finally, our grenades. We need iron and coal. 2, 3, 4, 5. There, that should be military. Clean up the belt there, good. That is now input limited, good. And these are now producing. So we have a trickle of military science going. We are completely backed up on chemical because we haven't connected these. So that should be all of the science done on the planet until I get a landing pad and can feed through space science, which we will need after we launch the rocket to um, um, like make thrusters and escape to Vulcanus finally. All right, that's done. A little bit of cleanup here. Let's see how many of these I can module. So every bit helps. Let's also get the oil refineries. Well, thank you for the follow, Tourmaline. Really appreciate it. So, since you're new to the stream, welcome. This is Factorio Space Age. I have played this game for about, I want to say, 700 hours. So I have a lot of experience with it. I've beaten Crestorio and the vanilla game several times, but I've tried to beat Space Age twice before, and my base designs would always get away from me. I would like overplan and I would like scale up too quickly and in the wrong ways, and just kind of burn myself out on it. So I'm doing something very different this time. I'm streaming Factorios on Monday for an hour and a half, 2 hours, basically per week. and I'm doing it very slowly and methodically, just making sure that I hit all of the necessary steps before moving on to the next thing. And so far it's been pretty chill, and I've been enjoying my time much more this time around. We're no longer in the painful early parts of the base. We've got like our production lines going, and everything's got efficiency modules, so we're producing less pollution, which means the biters are less of an issue. Now, I'm going for this achievement, keeping your hands clean, which basically means I can't take out any biter nests until I go to Vulcanus and unlock artillery. So I've just been trying to contain these guys as best I can. I've got these like turret walls to like proactively kill biters as they join attack groups, but it looks like they've taken out this bit of my containment. So I'm trying to get to lasers, and I'm trying to unlock nuclear. But just now I finished setting up chemical science and military science, so we're in decent shape there. It looks like we're running low on petroleum now, because we're now using it for both plastic, advanced circuits, and sulfur. And of course, lots and lots of efficiency modules. I'm still going to need a pile for when I upgrade the stone furnaces to electric furnaces. Because right now, like miners, we're producing the most pollution at 10 per minute each. But now they've got efficiency modules and all of those, so it's gone down a lot. But the next big thing is my stone furnaces. If I can make these into efficiency, into electric, then this will go down to like probably 40 pollution a minute or less. Okay, that's pretty good. So pollution is it's produced by your machines, it's produced by mining, and it's produced by like my steam engines. Anytime you burn coal or really any burnable fuel, it releases smog, and the smog will just kind of drift out slowly from the center of your base and be absorbed by these space insects called biters. And if they don't really like it. So they end up spawning more biters that then go to attack the source of the pollution. And it's a real pain. I hate this initial planet so much, which is why I want to get off it as soon as possible. If I can get to Vulcanus, the lava planet, the only thing I have to contend with there are the like dune worms, which have specific territories. So as long as you stay out of their territory, they're easy to deal with. But these guys, not so much. Just add another grenade here. It might help a little bit. Also, I think these guys are being rate limited by the speed of the inserter. Let's upgrade those. These guys are all full up on ammo, so that's good. And we've unlocked electric furnaces. So we can make that just right here. We'll take that. We'll take that. Takes 5 seconds to craft. That's okay. A single iron plate there. What's funny is that like I started this base with a very um like pretty well designed like main bus flowing all the way down, but then like I kind of ruined it by putting my science production just in the middle here. But it's okay. That's done. I'm not going to use that space for anything else, I don't think. Um, but anyways, we're going to it's false when there are no inputs. Everything is less than how many do I need? Let's just say 96. Right. So what is blocking this? What's blocking this is I'm running out of crude oil, which makes sense because I'm only tapping 3 of these. Now that we have military, let's get some more weapon damage, shooting speed. Oh, well, maybe in a little bit. Um, yeah, that's good. Batteries. We'll jump uranium mining ahead in line. Let's see if we can get nuclear set up. I don't think we will. I think I'm moving pretty slowly this stream. 'Cause I'm like worried about these guys. Um, no, that's let's just let this build up. I'm hurrying a bit too much. Um, so there's an iron patch right there. There's coal here. There's more oil down here that I can tap. But I don't want to get there until I have lasers, I don't think. So let's go ahead and make some sulfuric acid. And we'll pipe that down to the uranium mine. So I just need that. I need this. Oops. Wait, how come I can't make sulfuric acid? What's going on here? It's made in chemical plants, right? Then why isn't the recipe available? Oh, there it is. I was just blind. My bad. And this needs iron. Well, another way I could do this, since I have all of these, well, no, I'm gonna leave that where it is. I'm gonna leave it where it is. I will refactor all of this after I get bots. How about that? Does that sound good, guys? Yeah, we'll we'll hurry until bots, um, and then restructure the base once we're in a better shape. It's a long way to go for just a trickle of iron. Actually, let's run this alongside the crude oil line. And let's see. And then uranium ore comes up this way. Okay. So I'm gonna need a lot more stuff to make the trip out there. Let's offload some of our supplies. And I think I'm done with small power poles. I can now create um, mediums and bigs kind of on demand. I just need to set up a little thing to make them. Right, so my steel is down here. How about I just do something like that, oops, medium, big, copper cables. Oh, these also need iron sticks. Okay, so right. How about something like this? And we want how many of those? We'll make just a absolute buttload. And this will make 50. Right. So now we're done with these. Let's offload some more garbage. Garbago. Don't need plastic bars. Don't need wall. Ooh, modular armor. I forgot I had that. I need my mining drills. I need more pipes, more undergrounds. Lots more transfer belts. Inserters not yet. Well, might as well. Might as well grab some stuff. So let's take all of those. We'll take all of those. How am I doing in splitters? Let's take all of those. And take all of those. Take all of these. That will probably be enough. What else can I do? I can set up concrete, because I'm going to need concrete pretty soon. Or I can start replacing my furnace stacks. Patches are looking a little bit bare. Send iron ore that direction and coal down through here. Alright, that'll take care of that. Okay. Alright, so that's fully tapped now. Need to start with the belt and then take out everything else. Stop that for now. Okay, so electric furnaces. We just have the one belt in. We could start it there, but I'm going to move it like 3 further. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This goes in, this goes out. And then like this. Let's make a nice repeatable design. So I just gotta figure out where to put the poles. I guess I could do something like that. So like there and there and there and there. Or no, that's backwards. No, I should have it out like that. That looks a little bit better. Except again, I'm doing this in a weird way. Okay, so that output's there. This outputs, this will output here. Sure. All right, so replacing that, let's see what that's done to the pollution. So we've got stone furnaces and electric furnaces. So we were producing that much, like 160. Oops. Want to keep that. Oops. Running out of space. We'll just input priority that so that we prefer to take it from here. We'll just copy paste this. Copper is completely backed up. I don't need to worry about that. Also, I think I'm just going to turn that off. Output priority that to the right. And then balance down there. So we're sending half of our iron here. Need a few more inserters. Okay, so that's 2 iron lines that have been upgraded. I'm going to leave that alone for now. The steel can stay where it is. I will need to keep passing this down for a little while longer though. So now, pollution compared to this. These are now kicking on. This has not been connected. Well, it's going okay. I've upgraded two of my iron lines to electric furnaces with efficiency, so that should help with pollution a little bit, and also just increase throughput. So each of these lines will now fully saturate a yellow belt. So now the issue is that I'm running out of actual iron in this patch. So at some point I'll have to go over here and tap that. But this will hold for how long? 156k? A while. A little while anyways. Um, Also, I just noticed should do a little bit of balancing here as well. There we go. Just make sure that that's always fed. Um, so those are kicking on. I'm not going to do the other lines just yet. I'll let the bots handle that once I've unlocked bots. Um, while uranium mining is being researched, I should also set up concrete, I think. How many furnaces do I have? 21? That's enough, yeah. So we'll do this vertically as well, I think. Yeah, that's fine. So we're not going to need a whole lot. Most of this is just going to feed directly into concrete, so I'm not terribly worried about like how nicely this looks. Um, just just to remind myself though, where is it? Is it here? Yeah, stone brick is used in furnaces and stuff. Well, yeah, this is fine. So what I want is electric furnaces, um, going kind of like this. And then to make concrete, I need stone brick, water, and iron ore. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go ham. Oops. Two, three, four, five, six. It's like, and then refined concrete takes a little bit more doing. Steel and iron. So I'll do that further down the line, I think. Um, hmm. Actually, no, there's got to be a better way to do this. I'm just being really dang impulsive and violating all of my design principles to get stuff set up in the most easy way possible. And I really just need to have a little bit more self-control, I think. Stop cutting corners. You've got stone. The stone can go down here. Don't need this. We don't need coal anymore. So coal can just go directly down. We'll pass stone through. Just take out all of these. Oh, oops. I still need this though. I'll fix that. Actually, probably the simplest way to do this is just to pass it like straight on through here. So maybe I'll do that. But I'm running out of inventory space as well. Alright, now where should I send this? Don't have a very good place to send this just yet. So I'll run this parallel with the coal line until I get to here, and then snake it down here. Or yeah, run it parallel with coal until it gets to about here, and then I can do something like this. All right, now we're in decent shape. Nice fresh space for processing stone. And then we'll just leave that like there. And down here, still have a huge stockpile of stone that still needs to be like expended. I need to fix power. And I need to fix this. What's going up here? That's advanced circuits, right? That only needs just like a little bit to feed. Well, it's hardly going to matter. It'll consume half a line of that, and it'll like it. They're really testing the defenses. Okay, so now that I've got that out of the way, let's make concrete. That takes iron ore and stone brick and water. Mostly stone brick, but a tiny bit of iron ore. So I think the easiest way would just be to run a little bit of iron ore there. No. What would be the best way? I guess it'd be like something like that. and then pipe. I need to actually visit my mall and pick up some supplies because I'm running out again. What else can we work on, research-wise? I'll want substations eventually. Military 3? Personal lasers, tanks? I don't need all that shit. Flamethrowers, eventually. That's fine, that's fine. Slower energy. Um, Again, I'll get to exoskeletons eventually, but I'll work on that after I set everything else up. So I think my next priority is advanced oils, lubricant, electric engines, robots, then construction robots. Uranium processing has been researched. Now I just need to mine the uranium and I'll be good to go. Character logistic requests. Yeah, I'll take that. And then worker stuff. Okay. And finally, refined concrete takes concrete, iron sticks, and steel plate. And water. So how do I want to do this then? Oh, this is so confusing. Right, so pipe. Let's do this in the remote view. It's easier for me sometimes. So we'll do iron ore here. And something like that. Feed in stone bricks, get out concrete. And then here we can we can save something by reversing these. Right. So that's the out, that's the in. Stone bricks becomes concrete. And then this. And then output to there. Okay, I've got something. fact, I could even um, can even improve this a little bit. Move these down by 1. Right, that's the stone brick. Or no, that's the iron ore, I think. But I need a lot of stone brick here, so we'll put that there. No, what am I doing? Right, I need to output here, pull here, and output here. So that'll take concrete, and then I need to feed in iron sticks and steel plate. So I'll just go there. Steel plate comes from the bottom, and iron stick from the top. How much iron stick is actually needed? Like 0.4 to make half. And iron stick, it's like, it's really fast. Okay, so I just need like 1 to like feed all of these. Okay, I think I've got it. So stand that a little bit over here. I need my stone bricks to come in here. Actually, this doesn't make sense. I'll just hook them up like that. As for you, I just need a trickle of iron ore. Go there. I need steel. I need iron. I can move these a bit closer. And I want my output belts go down like this. Not that I really need an output belt, but it's good to have concrete and refined concrete down. Okay, I can't ignore that. Looks like they have breached containment. So that idea didn't work, unfortunately. I could not contain them long enough. I'm going to have to revert to perimeter wall technology. Yeah, they just destroyed everything. But I do have proper walls now, so that's something. These belts could use heavy refactoring. Good enough. Okay, and that will be concrete, refined concrete soon. Just need to hook up water. Where can I steal water from? Sick. And in the meantime, construction robots have been researched, so I am very behind the curve now. So put concrete there. Actually, there's a better way to do this. We'll just simply use filters. Snag concrete with this guy, and find concrete with this guy. Make 2 chests. And this one's refined, right? Yeah. So not going to need too much of that. This guy, we can... Well, yeah, that'll do. Cool. So now with this, we can start plastering concrete everywhere. Or refined concrete. Actually, we'll probably just go straight onto refined concrete. Okay, but we don't need these. And we can just feed this directly. What am I doing? I need to like... Oh, first off, let's put this a little bit further up. We have more room to work with. Input right. And then all the stone bricks can go there. We'll limit those to about that much. I don't think I'm gonna need stone for rails. So I'm not gonna do rails on Novice for a long time. What else can I work on? Cargo size, lab research speed, rocket fuel, laser. Let's get laser. Laser turret. All right. Shove some modules in here, and we seem to be in pretty good shape for paving the whole place. This will help me get around a lot faster, if nothing else. But also, I need concrete to to make centrifuges for nuclear. So it's good that those are being made. Making a trickle of drain circuits. It's Advanced circuits are still being consumed by efficiency modules. Plastic is fine. Petroleum is still coming in at a trickle because crude oil is coming in at a trickle. But we are generally keeping pace, it looks like. So, as next steps, there's still so much to do here. I need to make batteries, and then flying robot frames, and then I can get construction bots, which would open up plenty of options for me. But I sort of want to set up nuclear first before I actually do anything with bots. Because construction bots have a way of sucking up all of your power if you're not careful. Maybe I can do bots if I'm just like not too greedy. So I think I'll do that. I'll switch these guys over to advanced oil processing. And hook all of these up. Now, to get advanced oil processing working in anything resembling a functional manner, I need to set up cracking as well. So I'll do my cracking over here. Um, we'll start with 2 storage tanks. Actually, how do I want to do this? Don't need a whole lot for lubricant, so we can get that out of the way. Just stick that there. Lubricant comes out. And I suppose I can make another storage tank for lubricant, just to be safe. Where are my pumps? I'm kind of overcomplicating this, I think. Yeah, I'm overthinking this. Right. So, two things of lubricant. This comes out, and storage tank just to monitor it, and we'll turn this pump on when lubricant is above let's say 5,000. Okay, so that's producing. And the rest will go into heavy oil cracking, which takes heavy oil and water. What direction do I want to do this in? Yeah, we'll do it vertically like so. Oh, thanks for the raid, Thurchius. So let me show you what I've been up to. Um, so last stream we got advanced circuits going and efficiency modules. So I put my efficiency modules in all of these miners so that they're generating less pollution. Uh, Unfortunately, that wasn't really enough to control the biter infestation. So they've kind of chewed through my perimeter, like my containment sort of turrets. So now they're just going to like invade at regular intervals, which is a little bit annoying. But in the meantime, I've set up electric furnaces, which will cut down on pollution even more. Like it's already gone down by a significant margin. Um, my next goal is to get nuclear set up, but there's a number of steps before I can get nuclear. I have to make a decent amount of sulfuric acid, pipe it into this uranium ore patch, and bring it all the way back and do a whole bunch of stuff. Um, so I've also set up concrete so I can make centrifuges. Yeah, the factory produces diapers. Um, I've got plastic production right up here. Um, didn't get the alert that I went live. Oh, that's a shame. Um, I've heard that complaint from a number of people. I think Twitch is just a little bit weird about that sometimes. Let's see. So I am now upgrading from basic oil processing to advanced oil processing. So instead of just producing petroleum gas, it's now also making light oil and heavy oil. Heavy oil can be converted into lubricant for electric engines, and any overflow is going to be cracked down to light oil. So let's get one more of these. And power those. And then these can come down and join up with light oil. If you download Chatterino, you can set up the channels you watch, set a notification sound for when they go live, and you'll never miss a live stream again. Let's go. That's what we like to hear. Actually, I'm going to pass it down this way so that's a little less cluttered. I mean, this is already fairly cluttered. I have a bad habit of not giving myself enough like space to work with, but it's working for now. We're not going to question the process too much. But these can go downward, I think. Let me think about this. I want to make sure that I have enough light oil for producing rocket fuel. Thank you for the follow, Nasha. Nala, sorry, Nala. So let's see. We'll stick a storage tank here and hook this up to the pump. So if I have more than 5,000 light oil, well, let's make it all the way up to the maximum. If I have 20,000 light oil, then it will go into light oil cracking. So that's my out. This is my overflow. Yeah. Okay, so that is producing slowly. We're low on heavy oil, and that's because we're low on crude oil. I've only got 3 pump jacks getting crude oil, and these turrets are almost out of ammo too, so that's not going to last for terribly long. There's a big oil patch down here that I'd like to get after I unlock lasers. But for now, I have something resembling a plan. Okay, so what am I doing? Light oil to petroleum gas. There, that's slightly better. And then this will feed directly back to petroleum. There. I'll fix that in a second. But I want something like that. Three, 4, 5. That should be... Actually, 4 should be enough for now. If I recall the ratios, it's not terribly prohibitive. Oops. Just get a trickle in so that it marks it as light oil. Good. That works. And that's feeding back in. Nice. So we've confirmed that works. All of the overflow will go straight into petroleum gas to be converted into plastic, which will be converted into diapers. Now I've got a healthy amount of lubricant here. So now that that's above 5, this is being cracked down into heavy oil, or cracked down into light oil, sorry. That's making slightly more use of the small quantity of crude oil that I've tapped. All right. Oh, and I need to fix water. Pipes and pipes. Okay. And we're backed up on efficiency modules, which means more advanced circuits will make it to science. I could go ahead and make electric engines. I'm not producing very much power. And boilers are still my biggest pollution source right now. That kind of terrifies me. Let's upgrade our defenses. Okay, got walls. Iron is also looking a bit tapped. I might have to go get this iron ore patch and belt it in at some point. All right, they've got medium biters, which doesn't really make me happy, unfortunately. Let's see, what can I do? What can I do about this? That pollution is reaching this base. This pollution is kind of reaching this base. Why is this not updating? Like, that is an active radar, so these guys should be like moving around, but they're not. It's very weird. Oh, it's because the radars aren't connected to the main network. Is that actually the reason? I can make laser turrets now, but again, the more power that I expend, the more pollution that's generated here, and I really want to get nuclear up and running. I've been saying it forever. Like it'll happen sometime. radar. Um, let's just stick it here. Yeah, there we go. I guess the radars need a continuous network to send me the updates. Right. So we've got the sulfuric acid being piped in here. It's an absolute trickle, but it is being made. I've got big electric poles. I've got a belt ready to go to centrifuges, and um, I've got sulfuric acid being piped. So let's go ahead and do that. Can I research anything else? Physical projectile damage. That'll tide me over for a little while. All right, we have reached the limit of this pipeline extent, which means we need to segment it with a pump. In case you're not familiar with the Factorio 2.0 mechanics, um, it used to be that when fluids were calculated, um, it would check like its immediate neighbors and equalize the pressure between the two pipe segments, right? So, um, like if one was at 0 and one was at 100, then next tick both of them would be 50, and then next tick it would like just kind of propagate down the line like that. Um, this means that if you have um, pipe segments that are like too long, um, you end up like losing a lot of pressure because it's just kind of flowing. Um, it's just kind of like equalizing very slowly, right? But the way they have it working now is if it's in a pipe system, it basically flows instantaneously. It's like equal along the entire segment, and like anything that gets pumped in here instantly teleports all the way over here, um, which is actually slightly more realistic with the way pipe pressure works. Like once you get a pipe completely filled in real life, um, like all you have to do is make sure that pressure is maintained, and it will essentially just go, right? Oops. And I've run out of pipes. Can I craft anymore? But anyways, so the pipes now are limited to a 250 by 250 area, and when it goes outside of that area, um, you need to like put a pump in to divide the pipe segments. That's all. All in all, it's a much easier system to work with. All right, we have made it. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're not going to need to tap the entire thing. Just a little bit will do just fine. I'm also running out of belts. Nice. And connect that up. Let's make a radar to keep tabs on things. We might need to make another. Uranium processing has been researched. And let's slap some efficiency modules in here. There. And it looks like the two radar networks are connected. I don't need to put another one down. While I'm at it, I have some spare ammo, so let's just top these off. And the green rocks are coming in slowly. And I've run out of sulfuric acid. That's fine. It will fill up again at some point. And yeah, I've always enjoyed the Factorio default music. They put a lot of effort into the soundtrack, and it really shows. So now that we have uranium being being mined, it's time to set up nuclear. And nuclear is something that a lot of people, I don't know why, but they have this kind of ugh like factor surrounding it. Like it's too complicated for them, I suppose. But the process itself is actually pretty simple. So let's go and pick up some supplies. I need some more power poles, belts, good on inserters. I need some pipes. Um, is there anything else I need? Well, it'll need to be made eventually. I need heat pipes. I need nuclear reactors. And I've got all of the fixings for making robots as soon as I make flying robot frames and batteries and stuff. So I'm going to leave that for next stream. But for now, I definitely want to set up nuclear as soon as possible. So I need advanced circuits and concrete. Apparently I need to go reinforce the situation up there. Oh, each one is 100 concrete. And 100 advanced circuits. Damn. These guys are greedy. So I'll make 2 centrifuges to start with. But I need good on inserters. I need my power poles. Maybe not quite that many. Take these. I need pipes. I need some walls. I don't really need that many walls. I'm absolutely filled up with stuff again. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So what's the situation up here? Are these actually being attacked? Seem to be doing fine. I'm a little bit concerned that I haven't researched, where is it? That, and then fluid handling, chemical science, where is it? Uranium, nuclear power, okay. So I do actually need to prioritize this. Because the glowing rocks have arrived. So what we're going to do is we'll have a number of centrifuges doing basic uranium processing. There's a 12-second craft time, so it like really don't need a whole lot. And just to keep things modular, I'm gonna like make it loop backwards like this. So the problem with this is it will make 99.3% of the time you'll get the lower grade uranium-238, and only 0.7% of the time you'll get U-235, which is the good stuff. So you're going to want to split off the like the low grade 238 stuff, right? Did I really not pick up belts of all things? I like slapped everything else down, but I forgot to get belts. Also, now I have logistics, so I can set those. So belts. Get a few undergrounds. We're good on splitters. We're good on inserters. Come down here one more time. And let's start producing. So, all you want to do is just store all of the overflow U-238. And then have it come back down onto the belt. Something like that. So with this setup, all of the 238 will go into these chests. And then they will come back down, and then we will have a split belt with 238 up top and 235 on the bottom. Simple enough, right? We can also store some 235 just like that. And that will come in handy later. I'm going to need a few more centrifuges. One to create fuel cells. Actually, that's all I need for now. I just need one to make fuel cells and then nuclear reactors. And I'm already like the Factorio stream is supposed to just go from like 5:30 to 7, and it's already like 8:30 here. So I'm just, I don't know. I've been looking forward to this part of the stream for a long time, and I think I just want to see nuclear stamped down before I quit. Steal some gears. Oops. Like, I want to put refined concrete down everywhere, but in the meantime, just do this in stages. So this is, it's working slowly. Eventually it will spit out a 235. Um, and nuclear power is still being produced. Um, so I need quite a bit to make one. Heat exchangers, and then heat pipes, and then steam turbines. So that's I'll go ahead and set up a mall for this, so that once it's researched, then we can produce. So where do I want to put this? Stick it here. Or where should I put it? This place is earmarked for electric engines, so I don't want to take that over. Electric engines and flying robots, flying robot frames. I guess I can put it. Oh, hello. They're checking out the situation. Maybe I'll just make it by hand. I can make the heat exchangers and the heat pipes with copper and steel plate and pipe. Copper iron gear wheel and pipe. Okay. Right, we'll just do this. So I want steam turbines. That's gear wheels, pipes, copper plates. What did I say this was? Pipes, steam turbines? Right, so I need like, let's say, I'm trying to remember the ratio. So a heat exchanger will make 10 megawatts per heat exchanger. And these consume 60 steam, producing 5.82 megawatts. So it's essentially 2 steam turbines per heat exchanger. Steel pipe, iron gear wheel pipe. And in hindsight, there is a better place to put this, I think. And once again, I have not given myself enough room to move around. So maybe I will just like shove this off to the side here. Or something to that effect. Or it could be that I'm just overcomplicating things once again, and it really would be better to just like make it by hand once once I have it, because this is really just a um, like you place it down and you're done. So we just have to wait for nuclear power to go. Now, what is the holdup here? The holdup is these are slow. The holdup is I don't have enough labs. Disco science. That'll go a bit faster. I guess I can make electric engines while we're waiting. Takes electronic circuits, engine units. Which we could do something. I think the easiest way is just snagging it like that. Yeah, like that. That should work. Those go in, those come out. What am I doing? Like that. Then that. And what about flying robot frames? That's a 20-second craft time, and that requires batteries. So let's see. Right, so circuits, steel, batteries, electric engines. I think the best bet is hmm. Actually, I'm thinking we could probably double up on that belt. If we take circuits and electronic engine units. Um, so if we put it on the top of the belt and then output to the belt. This could work. And then here we just need to connect lubricant, which we set up earlier. Delicious spaghetti. Lubricant. And now these are making electric engine units. Now, what that has afforded us is we can pass this back. These require batteries and steel plate. Actually, let's not pass it just yet. I still need to think about this slightly more. So I need to set up battery production now. Iron, copper plate, sulfuric acid. Hmm. This is so jank. Oh, but I've got iron here, don't I? Somewhere. It's just up there. Please, sir, can you spare a belt of iron? This is real Factorio right here. Right, so we've got one dinky little thing of sulfuric acid, which how much is needed to make batteries? This is making 50 per second, so that will provide for um, like what's that? 10 of these? So that's fine. This needs copper and iron plate. Which we have right here. Batteries. Iron, copper plate, sulfuric acid. And then these require a pile of stuff. So it needs electric engine units. We'll pass those and the green circuits, and it's going to need batteries this direction. So here's our end product right here. And this is going to be a pretty pitiful amount to start with, but it's okay. We only need a handful of bots to like really get going. Good. And then on that belt we need steel plate and batteries. How many batteries? 0.25 per second. So 2 of them should cover all of these, and a little bit left over for like solar panels. And then finally, once we have flying robot frames, then we can make logistic bots and construction bots. Which requires... Oh, actually, better way. We'll take this work that we did. No. I'm being a little stupid. Oh my god. Everything is terrible. This is so bad. That's not even gonna work. There. So we'll have construction bots here, logistic bots here. I need to like rescue plastic production somehow. This will work. I like believe me, this will work. It's so close to working. And one last box, and we will circuit condition this. So this will enable when construction bots is less than 50. Same with this. When logistic bots is less than 50. And then this will feed into a roboport, which I will make exactly one of. I'll make two of them. And this, how do I want to do this? So I don't want this to just, I don't want this to feed constantly. I might have to do some circuit logic. Decider combinator. Right. Read logistic network. Read robot statistics. If if y is less than 50, then output logistic bots. Yeah, total logistic bots is y. This will output logistic bots to the filter and hand size 1. And now I'll need to make another one for um, if what is it? Total construction bots T is less than 50, then output construction bots. There we go. So both filters are enabled, and they will turn off when this reaches 50 and 50. Good, good. And this splitter will make sure that both of these get an equal amount of flying robot frames, so they will be equal. Right. Now, what is going on? Have we stalled on copper? What are we stalling on? Iron. We're just running dangerously low on iron all of a sudden. Okay, but in the meantime, our nuclear stuff has been researched, so we can get started on this. I need some more advanced circuits to make a reactor, and we'll start with just the one. Got 4, let's make 4 more. And steel. That should be enough to get us started. And we have exactly one U-235 to work with. Unfortunately, uranium fuel cells, well, actually, it only requires one to make fuel cells. So, guys, nuclear is about to kick on. Oh, but we need iron. Ah. Okay, I need to steal iron from someplace. What's the best way to do this? We'll just go up like this. Need my... Like, we're really only going to need one. So, like, that should do. All right, so uranium fuel cells are being made. And again, we're not really going to need very much. So we'll just make a little stockpile here in case we have overflow. And okay, so I've got my reactor. I'm going to clear a little area. I'm going to design a 2x2 reactor grid. Which really won't be all that necessary, but like it'll just be nice to have. Okay, where are my heat pipes? So, presuming they come off here, and I can always like extend them off in that direction later. But for the time being, we've got our heat exchangers, heat pipes. Steam will come off here, and our steam turbines, which I thought I made some, apparently not. All right, now here's where I have to be a little bit intelligent about this. We're going to stick these in the chest, right? We're going to read fuel from the reactor. We're going to read temperature. And we're going to blacklist any fuel that it reads. So if there's a uranium fuel cell in here, then it'll send it to here as a blacklist. And only put in one. And we're going to enable if the temperature is under 520, let's say. It has to be 500 or more. And as heat travels down a heat pipe, it loses 1 degree. Because again, it's like equalizing across Celsius. So that's the circuit conditions that we need here. So now if we plug this in, it will insert. Well, it seems to be. What's going on here? I'm good.
Joe,
Yeah.
you want a pizza?
Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, set filters. That's what I was looking for. Right, yeah, set filters, and then it will read. Okay, so as long as a fuel cell is in here, it's going to send that signal to this, which will prevent it from picking one up. Because the reactor will simply consume until it is gone. The only other thing that I need is need more pipes. Need an offshore pump. To give us some water. And now, once this gets to 500 degrees, it will start producing steam. One more steam engine. So, when this kicks on, when all of this is up to temperature, it will start producing steam. Steam will go into the steam turbines, and it will make like this group of 8. What's 5.8 times 8? That'll make 46 megawatts of power, which is 3 times more than what I've currently got. And that's just from one reactor fueling this many heat exchangers. All right, so that's 40 megawatts. It's actually fueling 4 heat exchangers, but what's the difference? So, yeah, 40 megawatts. One reactor gives me 40 megawatts of power. And that's already going to be a huge improvement. Oh, thank you for the raid, Empty Rivers. I am just about to quit for the day, actually. But I can show you what I've been up to. Oh, I completely forgot to connect sulfuric acid to the batteries here. So let me do that as well. Oh, thank you. I've had this for about 4 weeks now. I'm very happy with it. Where did... Let's see. Thank you for the follow, Plague Doctor. Here it is. see. This base has become massive spaghetti, like any good Factorio base ought to be. So I guess I can just stick that there. Um, there and then down and across. Oh my God, this is so jank. Okay, so that's batteries. Yeah, I'm not affiliate status yet. I've had two streams with three average viewers or more in the last 30 days. I'm hoping that will um, the thing that's yeah, the thing that's catching me up is the three average viewers because I stream for pretty long segments, I feel, and um, oh my gosh. Green chips are still like starved for some reason. I'm just really low on iron all of a sudden. So like, when if I'm streaming for like 4 hours, which I have been, I've been at this for 3.5 hours, far longer than I really wanted to actually, but I'm just getting a little carried away. Um, like people have stuff to do. People have streams to go catch. So even if I have like five people at the start, then like, oh, nice. Nuclear has kicked on finally. Let's go. Yeah, thank you for the follow. All right. So I think I am now in a place where I can chill and let the base run for a little while and just kind of catch you guys up on what's been going on. So my big thing has been trying to control my pollution cloud. I need to get, um, I need to make a rocket and go into space before too long. But I want this base to still be here when I get back. So I've put efficiency modules and everything, so it's consuming less electricity and um, and like it's just producing less smog. I still need to convert all of these stone furnaces into electric furnaces with efficiency. As you see on the bottom right, it's consuming 72 kilowatts of power, whereas the stone furnaces, they burn coal. Thank you for the raid, Fenrir Reki. Lots of people are showing up all of a sudden. So this is Factorio, Space Age. This game is, I want to say, like 8 years old by now. Um, and last year they added four new planets to explore. So after you launch a rocket off of Novice, you go into space, you make space platforms, and I'm trying to go to the lava planet Vulcanus, which will essentially have like free iron and copper once I get that fully set up. But for now, I've got copper mines, iron mines, stone mines making these long belts. These are making gear wheels and electronic circuits. These are being fed into science production, and I am currently researching heavier hitting bullets so that I can I can control the like the neighbors, the insect biters. They don't like when my factory produces pollution, and you can see like this red stuff, that's all smog. So it's kind of like creeping out steadily. And when the nests absorb pollution, they spawn biters and they will make like a little army and send them all at once to attack me. So I've got some turrets set up to defend against that. Um, but I don't want to stay on that forever. What I've got going on now is really fairly complex production down here, making engines, electric engines, plastic, and advanced electronic circuits. So with all of that and a bit of sulfur, we're making chemical science. And with that, I should be able to make lasers. So that's the next step. I'm going to make some laser turrets. I'm going to tile them around the base so that I don't need to hand feed these guys like ammo clips, because that gets annoying. Another thing that I've set up, now that I have electric engines, I'm also making flying robot frames and construction robots. So if I can actually show you now how this works. So I'm going to make a few storage chests. And let's see here. Put one there. Put one here, here. And here, and here, and here. I will plop down another RoboPort. So now, instead of me placing like belts down manually, these little robot guys will come and fetch the belts and put them down for me. And that is a real game changer. That allows you to make really complex designs without needing to worry about like doing it all yourself. I've also made a pile of refined concrete. Actually, let's unlimit these, because I'd like to build up a nice stockpile here. Now I can make the base nice and paved, so that it's easier to run on. Because running on squishy dirt is like it gets old after a while. But now we're chugging. Now we're chugging along. The other thing that I did is there's a patch of uranium ore down here. You have to pipe in sulfuric acid before the miners can get enough purchase on it to get the uranium ore. But once it does, I've got these belted all the way back up to the factory. These are churning away, separating the U-238 from the U-235, which is the very enriched stuff. And once I get a single U-235, this will make 10 uranium fuel cells, which then goes into my nuclear reactor. And this thing is chugging away. Oh, there's one thing I forgot. I need to run down here and set this up before it clogs. Also, I need to get my stuff back. Can I drop? I'll drop these. Yeah. So, um, so yeah, the uranium fuel cells, they kick the reactor on. Oh, there goes another one. And once this gets up to 500 degrees Celsius, which it is above that, um, it passes the heat along these copper pipes into the heat exchangers. These will boil water up to 500 degrees, turn it into steam, and now these steam turbines are going. So that is adding, um, currently 9 megawatts are being produced, but I have a capacity up to 64. Um, Realistically, I can do up to 40 because that's how much this one reactor is consuming. But my factory is currently consuming 12 megawatts. So I think the play here is I need to turn off steam power. Let's just go ahead and disconnect that. So those are going to stay dormant until they are needed. And now 100% of my power is coming from the steam turbines, which means my factory is now very rapidly approaching full green status. Now, if I look at my pollution, just from turning the boilers off, that much pollution, like 60 pollution per minute has gone away. So now I'm actually doing like really well. So now I just need to convert the rest of my stone furnaces to electric, and then it'll be quite green. But yeah, so that's the base so far. Cold fusion? Well, fusion power isn't going to be available until Aquilo, the last planet. It is extremely desirable, trust me. But yeah, it'll happen one day. It might take 4 months for me to get there, but it will happen. Oh my God, I really have just an absolute trickle of iron coming in now. Like, this is what remains of my iron patch. 58K. So it's not a whole lot left here. So I think next stream I'm gonna have to tap this and bring it over and convert the rest of these stone furnaces into electric. Um, and once that has kicked on again, um, I'll create more roboports and I'll get complete roboport coverage so that I can do some refactoring and then gradually work my way towards the rocket silo, which I'm actually quite close to. I've got robots, I just need to make fuel and processing units and low density structures. So I am 3 products away from getting rockets launched. So probably not next stream, but the stream after that, I will start making space platforms, I believe. But I think that is a good place to call it. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours now, and it is time to get some pizza. So, once again, thank you for joining my stream. Um, I um, I stream Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So tomorrow, I'm going to be playing Sonic 2006. I've got a physics overhaul mod that actually got an update last month. So Pocket Wolf, the game is actually going to play very differently than what you're used to. It's actually really fun to play it now. Like the improvements that that Legacy of Solaris gave earlier were good, but now it's actually really fun to play. Sonic is essentially the same as Generation style now. But last week we finished Sonic's story, so we're going to continue on with Silver and possibly some of the Amigo stages. Like Tails and Knuckles have extra bonus stages that this mod has added. Take a break on Wednesday. Thursday, I do variety stream. I'm going to be playing the second chapter of Sunfluffs, which I've been looking forward to quite a lot, and possibly some more Cavern of Dreams. We'll see what happens. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I don't know what my plan for the weekend is, but I'm very close to done with Hollow Knight Silksong. So I'm going to be playing that over the weekend. Just not really going to announce exactly like when I'm gonna go live. But also, if you type in pound Discord, you will get an invite to my my Discord server, which I just set up today. So if you'd like to, I don't know, if you'd like to hang out with me, if you want to ask more questions or give me feedback on the stream, suggest ideas for the future, suggest some redeems for when I get Twitch affiliate status, I'm very open to suggestions and very excited to grow this channel a bit more. But with all that being said, thank you for joining me. I'm going to see who we can raid out to. Looks like Luke Aloud is on Mario Party Jamboree. Goggles is still doing Pokemon Scarlet. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna send you over to Troop of Misfits. They are playing Psychonauts 2. I have not played the first Psychonauts game, but hopefully it won't be spoilers. As always, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.